Hey guys, what's up? Bloggy's back here again with another video, and today I decided to do a video that I meant to do a while ago, but I just never got around to, solving the cone. And I mean, that's pretty much it, so let's get solving. So first, we gotta mix it up. There we go. So I'm going to start off by saying this is actually a 3x3 shape mod, so most of the solving is actually the same. If you know how to solve a 3x3, you might be able to kind of follow along. Otherwise, feel free to just watch the crazy shapes turn. There are a few nuances, but it's very similar to a 3x3. So I always like to start off on the big pointy side. I find that the easiest, so I'm going to see if I can make the cross. So maybe start off with this green edge here. So we need the green center, that's over there. Move this over this way. Yeah, so one difference is that the centers have orientation, so this has to be sitting flush. So then I will just turn the top around and then put that in there. Okay, so there's one. But you see this red center, it's not lined up, so I'm just going to move that and turn that so it's in the right orientation, and then turn that back. Okay, so now we've got two. So, okay, the blue center just happens to be matched perfectly with the edge. I will take that. I'll take that. So, if I can put it up, they're turning, just because of the long pieces, they can catch a lot. Okay, and the orange center is matched with the edge, but it is not oriented. So, we're going to move the center so it will be lined up, and then move the edge back. So now that's sitting flush, and I will just put that up. There we go, got the cross. So now I'm going to start with the edges, and I actually do F2L on this thing. It's not too hard to see, so let's see. I'm going to start off with this one right here. So that's going to go in between the two edges in that slot right there. So green and orange. So I've got the piece that matches with it right here. It looks like I will just be able to put that up to match the two. I'll move it out of the way and put the edge piece back. So now I just have to move this around. It goes right here, so I'm just going to move this up, pull it over, and then we've got it with these, and then move it down. So there's one. Okay, so let's see. I see these two. We have to break those up and get them in this slot right here. I'm going to move this down and then do the top twice, because this piece, that edge piece, needed to be flipped. So now we've got them across from each other. I'll move the top around to put it into the area to insert it. So it's going to go here. So now that this is across from it on this side, when I move this up, it's going to pair them. And then I just have to push the top over, and it'll be right above the slot. So now they're like this, and then move them down in. And there we go. Okay, so these are across from each other, but they look like they would be flipped if I were to do this. So I need to bring the orange edge around to pair them up. I'll find an open slot right here, so when I move it down, I'm not destroying anything here. So I'm going to move this down, and then I'm going to move the top over twice, and then move it back up. So that pairs these two. Then I need to put them in this slot, so we'll move the slot upwards, and then put them in, and then we'll move it down. And there we go. Okay, so now I need to do these two. Let's see, I don't know how I'm going to do this. I'm just going to try to break them up, pretty much. So I'm going to have an open slot here, and then I'm just going to separate the two. Oh, wow, that actually worked very conveniently. So now they're across from each other, and they're right above the slot, so I can just move this up, and you'll see these two will match up, and I can just move it over into the slot, and boom. So there's the first two layers. The only real difference is that you have to make sure the centers are oriented correctly. So now on to the last layer. So I'm going to do beginner's method. So I'm looking to get the cross right now, the yellow cross. This is like the L. So I can do wide F, and then the rest of that algorithm. That gives you the cross here. So now I need to orient the cross. So let's see, what do I have here? This one is matched up, and this one is matched up, and these two are out. So I need to do reverse soon. So top twice and then bring it back. This is just an algorithm, and then they should all be lined up. So you got these two, and those two are also in. So now I need to get the corners. Right off the bat, this one is in, this one is oriented. I'm going to do the algorithm for placing the corners, the beginner's algorithm. And okay, so now we have two corners, and then we have the last two here. I'm just going to do the for move to orient the corners. So I'll just keep doing this until that one goes in. Okay, so we got this one now. We just have to take care of this one. So then we just keep doing this, and it should, on this next cycle, be solved. Shape is completely back. Now I just gotta rotate the colors into place, and that right there is the cone solved. It was so cool to go through the whole process of making this and have it work as well as it does, and it's a lot of fun to solve, especially with the wacky shapes. So if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to smash that like button and subscribe if you have not already. That's it for today, and I'll be back sometime with more videos.